Hello everyone, in this screencast I would like to show you how to create a fillable form in Word document. I've already created this fillable employee demographic form to give you an idea what we are gonna be recreating in this video. Let me switch to the drafted Word document to start creating this form. For employees to type their name in this form, we need a text entry box over here. To add a text entry box, I need to click developer that should be available in my top menu. I'm going to locate the developer over here in the top menu, and I'm looking through the items available here, but I'm not able to see developer. So the first step is actually I need to enable developer. To do so, I have to go ahead and click File and choose Options. And in this pop-up window, I need to go ahead and click Customize Ribbon. On the right panel, I need to locate developer and check its box. Click OK. I was able to add the developer to my top menu over here, so I will go ahead and click on it. Here I am seeing this control items. I will go ahead and choose text entry box, and it is just added right below the employee full name text. For the birth date, I am going to select date picker. I am going to click on this date picker item, and it is just added over here. For the nationality, I am planning on having a drop-down list. In the controls section, I am going to go ahead and click drop-down list menu. To add countries to my drop-down list, I will click properties, and in this pop-up window, I will click add, and I will say for instance USA. I will click OK. The next country would be Japan, and the third country would be Argentine. And I can keep adding the countries by clicking add button and putting the country names in the text box. But for now, I'm gonna just stop here. And I will remove this choose an item. I may want to have them in alphabetical order, so I will go ahead and choose Argentine, and I will move it up. And Japan would be the second country. And I will click OK. If I move out of the design mode, I will be able to click here, and I am seeing my countries are populated in the drop-down menu. I will go ahead and choose design mode again to keep editing my form. In the rest section, I will utilize checkbox control. I will go ahead and click the checkbox item over here, and to the right of my checkbox, I will say white, non-Hispanic, and I will hit Shift Enter, and I will go ahead and add another checkbox, and I will type this time Hispanic. For my last race item, I will hit Tab a couple more times, and I will click checkbox item in the controls, and to its right I will type other, and if it is other, I may have to give employees an option to type their race, so that I may have to click the text entry box. For the marital status, I'm gonna go ahead and add option buttons. I will locate my cursor over here first, and then go up to the ribbon to choose Legacy Tools. Under Legacy Tools, I will click Option button. Let me scroll up a little bit. I may have to adjust my Option button box, and I may have to increase the width. To change Option button number 1 text to, let's say, single, while it's selected, I'm going to go ahead and click Properties, and here in the caption section, I will type single. And then I can close this pop-up window. To add my second option button, I will click just next to the single, then go to the Legacy Tools and choose Option button. I may have to adjust this button as well. While it's selected, I will click Properties and change its caption to Married. And I will close this pop-up window. For the number of dependents, I'm going to go ahead and click Text Entry Box, and it's just added over here. Let me scroll up. I'm gonna go ahead and see this form out of the design mode. And it looks pretty good. Let's say I'm an employee and I'm asked to fill out this form. I'm gonna come over here and type my name. For the birth date, I'm going to use the date picker to choose a date. In the nationality section, I will pick Japan. In the race section, I will go ahead and choose Alaskan Native American. In my marital status, I will choose married. And for the number of dependents, I'm going to go ahead and enter 2. We have come to the end of this screencast in which we recreated a fillable form in a Word document. I hope you have found this video tutorial helpful to create your own forms in Microsoft Word. Thank you very much for watching.